to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, there's an NFC fight in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
And now, faithful, please welcome your 2025 San Francisco 49ers.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And off we go in Santa Clara. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 43. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former #3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you gritty. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now Darnold on to play action. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
2nd and 10. Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Darnold with it on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Oh, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Walker on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying with Walker. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That run stopped by Upton Stout.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 10.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll give up the gut to Walker. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 12 yards.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Seattle.
Isaac Garindo to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
1st down from the 42. Zone read the gift to McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Purdy on the play action. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. But not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks. That time, the plant was closed.
Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening.
49ers closing in, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have second and pretty long here. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. 1st and 10 from the 32. Purdy setting up that play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Purdy looking to throw. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Gain of 6. And the 49er first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and long, Purdy. And it's Bourne with a catch out right. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42. Here's Purdy to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
11-yard pickup.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On third down, Purdy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's good.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Play fake. Darnold. Caught. Cooper makes the play. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Walker now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Darnold looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Rolling on first, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running left, here's Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
18. And the Seahawks, first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
49ers, nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Garindo to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And the tackle is made just beyond midfield at the 48. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. To the air again. Purdy. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
1st down now, ball at the 33. To throw again, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Come on, baby! Keep it up! Keep it up! Come on! Do this! Come on! No, we gotta do it! We got this! We right there! We can do it!
Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
He's his fullback. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Second down now, 7 to go. Line up the design keeper. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
3rd and just 2 to go. Darnold with a quick pass out wide. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10, Darnold. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Waste of time. Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
3rd and long for him here. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it at the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
First down, Purdy to throw. That's going to be caught by his man, McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. It's inside the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Oh, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Inside give to the fullback. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
14.
Well, Brock, I love the creativity, trying to catch him a little bit off guard there, but I'm sure some people seeing that call gonna say, just give it to your back and keep it simple.
Like give it to Marshawn in the Super Bowl simple?
I mean, maybe. I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah, maybe. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Set to return it. Here's Cody White. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, and you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He completes it in traffic. Short pickup to their own 31. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They motion the tight end over. Darnold with it on 3rd and short. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one gains 7. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing on first, here's Darnold. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. And again, it's Darnold. Hits him on the out route. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. This one's caught. It's cut near the sideline. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that makes it 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They send a tight end in motion. Play action now with Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. This is the end of the third quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And this one does not go far.
Brings up 3rd down.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
A 2-yard gain.
Get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job.
San Francisco.
They're out now, ready to punt it. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Here's Darnold. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Seattle.
Paid for this?
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. Throwing here, Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. Well, he got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now Darnold. Throws caught. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On third down, Walker. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth. Here's Charbonnet, and they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
So here come the 49ers on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. Back to throw it. Lofts it deep right side. It connects on the deep shot. And he is pushed out after he gets it all the way up towards midfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Second down now, they need 7. Here's Purdy to throw. This is Cox going right back to Pearsall. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
At the 42-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout.
That's good.
And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seahawks.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seahawks.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
49ers 9. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Galindo to return it. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trail by 15. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing a 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to dime coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.